The Lost Library of Alexandria. Narrator: imagine a vast repository of knowledge, housing the collective wisdom of the ancient world. This was the Library of Alexandria, a beacon of learning and discovery that once stood at the pinnacle of human understanding. Founded in the 3rd century BC, it was a hub of scholarship, attracting scholars and philosophers from across the Mediterranean. Its impact on Western civilization was immense, but its demise was swift and devastating. Visuals of ancient Alexandria, with the library in the background. Located in the heart of Alexandria, Egypt, the library was part of a larger complex, known as the Museum of Alexandria. This grand structure was dedicated to the Muses, the goddesses of the arts and sciences, and housed not only the library but also a vast collection of artifacts, artworks, and scientific instruments. The library itself was said to contain over 700,000 volumes, including works of literature, philosophy, mathematics, and medicine. Its collection was unparalleled in the ancient world. Visuals of ancient manuscripts, scrolls, and papyrus. The library's greatest patron was Ptolemy I, one of Alexander the Great's generals who ruled Egypt after his death. Ptolemy I recognized the importance of education and established the library as a place where scholars could study, translate, and preserve the knowledge of the ancient world. Under his patronage, the library flourished, attracting some of the greatest minds of the time, including Aristarchus of Samos, who proposed the first known heliocentric model of the solar system. Visuals of Ptolemy I, Aristarchus of Samos, and other notable scholars. The library's collection was not limited to ancient texts. It also housed works from other cultures, including Babylonian and Persian texts that provided valuable insights into the history and culture of the ancient world. This diverse collection made the library a hub of intellectual activity, where scholars from different backgrounds could come together to share their knowledge and ideas. Visuals of ancient texts, scrolls, and papyrus. One of the key features of the library was its emphasis on translation and preservation. Scholars were encouraged to translate ancient texts into Greek, making them accessible to a wider audience. This approach not only preserved the knowledge of the ancient world but also allowed for the exchange of ideas between different cultures. Visuals of ancient translators and scholars working together. Despite its significance, the Library of Alexandria was not without controversy. It was seen as a rival to the traditional centers of learning in Greece, and its vast collection of knowledge was often criticized for its perceived lack of respect for tradition. However, the library remained a hub of intellectual activity, and its scholars continued to make groundbreaking discoveries in mathematics, astronomy, and medicine. Visuals of ancient Greek and Roman philosophers, mathematicians, and scientists. One of the most notable scholars to study at the library was Eratosthenes, a Greek mathematician and geographer who accurately measured the circumference of the Earth. His work laid the foundation for modern geography and cartography. Another notable scholar was Hypatia of Alexandria, a mathematician and philosopher who was known for her wisdom and her ability to bridge the gap between ancient and modern knowledge. Visuals of Eratosthenes, Hypatia of Alexandria, and other notable scholars. The library's decline began in the 1st century BC, with the rise of the Roman Empire. As the Roman Empire expanded, its focus shifted from intellectual pursuits to military conquest. The library's vast collection of knowledge was seen as a threat to the Roman Empire's power, and its scholars were often persecuted for their perceived disloyalty. The final blow came in the 5th century AD, when the library was destroyed, possibly by fire, possibly by looting. Visuals of ancient Rome, with the library in the background. The exact circumstances of the library's destruction remain a mystery to this day. Some accounts suggest that it was destroyed by a series of fires, while others claim that it was deliberately targeted by Christian zealots. Whatever the cause, the loss of the Library of Alexandria was a devastating blow to human knowledge. The collective wisdom of the ancient world was lost, and with it, many of the advances that had been made in mathematics, astronomy, and medicine. Visuals of the destruction of the library, with flames and chaos. The loss of the Library of Alexandria had a profound impact on the development of Western civilization. Without the library's vast collection of knowledge, many of the advances that had been made in mathematics, astronomy, and medicine were lost to the ages. The library's legacy lives on, however, in the many discoveries and innovations that have been made possible by the scholars who studied there. Visuals of modern medicine, scientific discoveries, and technological advancements. The library's impact can be seen in the work of later scholars, such as Copernicus, who built upon the foundations laid by Aristarchus of Samos. The library's collection of knowledge also influenced the development of modern science, from the work of Galileo to the discoveries of Isaac Newton. Visuals of Copernicus, Galileo, and Isaac Newton. Today, we can only imagine the Library of Alexandria in its former glory. Its legacy serves as a reminder of the importance of preserving knowledge and promoting intellectual freedom. In an era of rapid technological change, it is more crucial than ever to protect our collective heritage and ensure that future generations have access to the knowledge and discoveries of the past. Visuals of modern libraries, universities, and research institutions. As we reflect on the legacy of the Library of Alexandria, we are reminded of the power of knowledge to shape our world. Let us continue to seek out new knowledge, to preserve the wisdom of the past, and to promote intellectual freedom for all. Visuals of modern scholars, researchers, and students. In the centuries following the library's destruction, scholars and thinkers continued to draw upon its legacy. The works of Aristotle and Euclid, which were preserved in the library, remained a cornerstone of Western philosophy and mathematics. The library's emphasis on translation and preservation also paved the way for the development of modern languages and literature. Visuals of ancient texts, scrolls, and papyrus, with modern translations. The library's influence can also be seen in the development of modern scientific instruments and technologies. The library's collection of astronomical instruments, for example, helped lay the foundation for modern astronomy. The library's emphasis on experimentation and observation also influenced the development of modern scientific methods. Visuals of ancient astronomical instruments, with modern counterparts. In conclusion, the Library of Alexandria was a beacon of learning and discovery that once stood at the pinnacle of human understanding. Its impact on Western civilization was immense, and its legacy continues to shape our world today. By honoring the legacy of the Library of Alexandria, we can continue to push the boundaries of human understanding and create a brighter future for all. Visuals of the Library of Alexandria, with the narrator speaking in the background. Narrator, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this documentary, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more educational content. Don't forget to turn on notifications to stay up to date on our latest releases.